In vain do you complain of magistrates and ministers, while you, that are householders, are unfaithful to your trust. You complain that the world is in a bad state. What do you do to mend it? Do not so much complain of others as of yourselves, and complain not so much to man as to God. Plead with him for reformation. Second also your prayers with earnest endeavors. Sweep before your own doors. Act for God within your sphere. As you have more opportunity of familiarity with the inmates of your house, so you have more authority over them from their dependence on you to influence them. And if you improve not this talent, you will have a dreadful account to give, especially as their blood will be required at your hands because their sin will be charged on your neglect. O sirs, have you not sinned enough of your own, but you must draw upon yourselves the guilt of your whole families? It is you that make bad times and bring down judgments on the nation. Would you rather see the agonies of your children and hear them crying amidst infernal torments than speak a word to them for their instruction, hear them cry under your correction, or supplicate God for their salvation? O cruel tigers and barbarous monsters, you may imagine yourselves to be Christians, but I cannot judge that man worthy to be a fit communicant at the Lord's table that maintains not the worship of God ordinarily in his family. And he deserves admonition and censure for this sin of omission, as well as for scandalous sins of commission, for he beways his base hypocrisy in pretending to be a saint abroad when he is a brute at home. For a right-bred Christian has respect to all God's commandments, such as are righteous before God, walk in all the commandments and ordinances of the Lord blameless. Let these then go amongst the herd of the profane, and fare as they do at the last, that make no conscience of family or relative godliness. Such as will not pray now will cry too late, Lord, Lord, open to us, when the door is shut. They that now will not cry for a crumb of mercy shall in hell cry out for a drop of water, to quench their scorched tongues in those eternal torments. To these self-destroying hypocrites, I recommend the serious consideration of Proverbs 1:24 through 31, Job 8:13 through 15, and Job 27:8 through 10. Oh, what an honor is it that the King of Heaven gives you an admittance into his presence chamber with your families twice a day to confess your sins, to beg pardon and supplies of mercy, to give him the glory of his goodness, and to lay your load on him and get ease. I hope you will never be averse to it or weary of it. God forbid you should. You are not weary of meals if you be healthy. Know and keep these appointed times of coming to God. If you promise to meet a person of quality at such an hour, when the clock strikes, you rise up, crave pardon, and tell the company that someone tarries for you. You must be gone. Oh, take not more liberty with God than you would do with men, and keep your hearts continually in a frame for duty. Puritan Gems by Wrath and Grace, taken from the family altar, the works of Oliver Heywood.